Hi guys, it's Amy with Name to Plan, and I am back in Sophia's memory book with a plan with me for this coming week. So first off, you will notice that I am now set up in my holiday planner. So this is the cover that I created in on my channel a while back, and I decided that since it's kind of wrapping up the end of September, that I would go ahead and move all of my September months for Sophia's memory book into this planner. So that's what we've got in here. I also do, of course, have October, November, and December in here, and so we're going to be kind of using this week to get settled for the week. I have a note here. You can see here that My Little Pony: A New Generation is releasing on Netflix on September 24th, which is super exciting. And so I'll have to make note of that. But this week, since we're going to be officially in fall, I thought I would do a fall floral theme. And so my initial kind of inspiration is going to be using this Kell Plan sticker book. This is volume 2, Seasonal Florals. I know Heather has released multiple sticker books since then, but I have actually been on a no spin year, and so I don't have any of the new sticker books. But there is a set of stickers in here, and it's actually this one that I have not used yet. And so it looks like this, and I think they're beautiful. It's just a nice color palette too that kind of shifts from, like kind of the summer vibe into fall, and I thought it would be a good transition for this week. And these stickers are just pretty. I love this kind of like turquoise color right here. And so these 3 sheets were my inspiration. And so I'm going to go ahead and pull them out. Actually, I said 3, but there should be 4. Oh no, it is 3. Okay, I just pulled out 4. Okay, so these 3 sheets are the inspiration. This will be a fairly straightforward kind of layout, just to try to, again, keep it pretty simple. The only big things that we have going on are going to be the My Little Pony release right here. And I'm really trying to think if there's anything else going on, and I just don't think so. This is a pretty, like, easygoing week. So I'm really excited about that, just because things have been really, really busy around here lately. Like, it has been so busy. You might have noticed, if you're a subscriber of mine, that like videos have not been going up, and the reason for that is just like things have just been so like all over the place with, my not so much work and like the day to day of life has been pretty good. But the major issues have been like, there's been a lot of like, I don't know, like sickness and just like running around and taking care of business kind of stuff. There's been just like, maybe this is a small thing and I shouldn't note this, but like with all the releases in stores, I actually love to go into the stores to hunt for some of those things, and so that has been a big thing for me lately. And so, it's just kind of been running around. And not that running around into like craft stores is a big deal, but also we've had like death in the family, and some other things. So yeah, there's just been a lot going on, I think. So recording has been on the back burner. Work has been going great. I have just been kind of like busy with some of that stuff. So anyway, I'm just trying to explain myself. But again, I do YouTube just to, I personally do it just because I like to have the creative outlet. It's not something that I have to do. It's not like a source of income for me. So I do it just for fun. And so if I can't get to it, I can't get to it. And I'm totally fine with that. So what I'm starting off with is some of the washi here. I really like the look of it to be added in here, and I hardly ever use like these washi strips, and so I thought I would go ahead and do that first. It's kind of a lighter color, so I feel like it would blend in fairly well with everything else that we have going on. And then, as I mentioned, Friday is a big day. We have a couple of things happening here, so let me go ahead and see. I think I'll use, first of all, this big box to make note of, again, the My Little Pony: A New Generation release. Sophia and I are huge My Little Pony fans, as you could probably tell with, this cover and all, which, by the way, I made this cover in one of my previous videos if you want to see how it's one of the first videos in this holiday setup. Also on Friday is her dance lesson, so I'm wondering if I should put it down here. Maybe I should have mixed this up and put that down there, but I will just leave it be for right now. We'll probably come home and like start My Little Pony for like, just a few minutes, and then pick up the rest of it once she gets back from dance. I mean, just kind of finish it over the weekend, really. So I'm just noting that it's releasing that day. We probably won't watch it except through the weekend. And I'm trying to think what else is going on. And honestly, I think that's it. Like, I don't recall anything major happening this week except those two things. Okay, I went and checked just to make sure, and I totally forgot like a giant event that's happening here. And it's not like out of the routine of our day. It's like something that's happening at church. But I want to make note of our 5th anniversary at church. And so I'm going to put a big note here using this longer sticker sheet. We're going to, as part of the 5th anniversary, have like, a special speaker, and like there's a special event happening during the service for her cousin. She's getting baptized, and then we have a fellowship meal. So all of that's going to happen here on Sunday. So I don't know why I forgot that. That's actually really important. And so I will need to actually find some white ink or something like that to be able to write on there. So that's what I'll use that for. And that was really it in terms of the schedule. So what I'm gonna do now is try to look through some of these. I don't use these labels, generally speaking, in Sophia's memory book. And so I'll probably stick to just like these decor pieces. I want to do, for sure, a cluster of pumpkins on this side right here, just to get us started. And I'm going to pull these 3. All right, and now that I've put this one sticker down there, or like this washi strip, I'll probably pull that up. Hold on. Here we go. And I'll probably move that, actually. Let me take a look. I'll just move it over here. It works over here too. If I can put it on straight. And so as I start laying down these stickers, like basically I'm just going to kind of do a cluster right here in this corner. I want to put this blue one down there. And then this one. And then there are a couple more right here. I just want one blue one, I think. Right here. I probably should have closed this gap a little bit more. So let me move this one. I'm trying not to rip the pages too. These stickers are like heavy duty. But I want to close this gap just the tiniest bit more. So let me move this over just a little bit. And actually I'm okay with it, like the colors overlapping a little bit. All right, and then I'm gonna fill in this little gap right here with maybe a floral kind of, maybe this one. Maybe, we'll see. Does that look weird? I don't know, I think that looks okay. So I'll just fill it in just a tiny bit right there. And yeah, okay, I think I'll leave it for now. I feel like it's missing something kind of like right here, but I don't know if I want to add something. Maybe I do want to add something. Let me just add this one. I'm loving the blues in this. This is just a very pretty color palette with the blues and the oranges. And I know Heather has released several sticker books with not the same color palette, but with like a very similar vibe. And if I were not on a no spin, I definitely would be purchasing them. But I have to try to use my stickers and be a little bit more aware of where I'm putting my planner supplies money, since I'm trying to, be more aware and using more of my supplies. I do think that sometime maybe this week or next week, I'll be posting kind of a 2022 lineup, just because the fall release for Happy Planner has been coming out. And so, I just want to be able to kind of talk through what I'm thinking for the new year, for next year. So, all right. Taking a step back, this looks really super decorated now, and I feel like I need to fill that in, so I'll come back to that in just a second. Let me go ahead and put a couple of boxes here. These will just be decorative boxes because, for right now at least, I have no plans. And let me actually take a look in terms of where boxes are. This might be too close down there. Let me put it up. All right, I'm just gonna put it up here, even though I feel like it kind of clashes with this. Let me see where it should go. I'm gonna put it right here, my initial gut. And then I'm gonna put another one down here. I like this one, the square one. And I just like to offset it just so that way I'm not worried so much about like getting it in the lines, things like that. And those are decorative, so if I need the space, I can just add a colorful box on top of it. I still have a couple more, well, not that one, I used that one. A couple more here that I can use. And so yeah, we'll leave it at that for right now. And then I'm gonna come back to this decor and start with this large quote. I did want to use this, and I want to use it in a spot where it would stand out and kind of help balance the sheet a little bit. So I'm gonna move this one up. This is what happens when I don't pre-plan. Like, stickers get placed and then replaced and moved around. All right, but I think it should go right here. And I'm gonna white this line out. Okay, I'm gonna white just a little bit. Let me see how much of it I need to white out. I'm just gonna white it out maybe like from edge to edge, or like mostly to the edge here. All right, and then we're gonna place it down. I'm not worried about the colors in most of the other spots, you know, like the line here or that kind of thing, but I just felt like that spot for sure needed it. And then I'd like to, I'm trying to get the sticker up. Oops, pulling up the page. All right, get like one last kind of spray down right here, and I'm just gonna lift this up and put it right underneath rather than cutting it. Okay. I'm wondering if I should fill in that spot a little bit more. Maybe I should. I cannot get these stickers up. I'm at the point of using all these stickers, so we'll probably end up with all these stickers on the page somewhere. Okay. I love these blue pumpkins. I really, really love them. They're so cute. I'm gonna put it right here again, whiting out maybe just this little part right here. Right, super cute. I'm just trying to connect this piece kind of together, so that works. And then I'll try to do the same thing here. Like, here's a cluster, here's kind of a larger cluster, and then I'll try to connect these pieces with these two. So we'll see how this works out. Since I only have these two stickers left, I can still go back and use some like boxes, but I could probably do this as well, just with these two, and then we will be done. All right, let me see how this will work. I'm thinking something like this would work. All right. And again, not worrying too much about like not erasing the colors or like getting rid of the colors. This one I will cut though. And in order to like extend this sticker, I'm going to do part of it underneath the washi, and then the other part of it above. Right, I feel like this is not too well connected, so what I'm gonna do is move this decorative box over actually. And so I did rip the page a little bit right there. Me rushing. Just a tiny bit, like I'm like super rushing, and now it's like ripping dramatically. So let me be careful here. All right, I can't do it. I'm ripping it. So let me put that back down. I can't do that one. Let me think about what I can add like right here. I want like maybe a, should I add these dots? Like, I feel like dots are gonna not make sense here. So a washi, like one of these checklists would make sense if it were like this way, but I feel like it otherwise would not make sense. So let me see. I'm gonna put one right here, and then I'll add this one. Right, maybe I should use the other one. I'll use this other one. Like, it needs to be, again, underneath this box that I am destroying at this point. Okay, I'm just gonna place it like kind of right here. Trying to tuck it so that way it at least rests together. Okay, get this back on the discs. It still doesn't cover that spot. All right, so I guess I'm gonna have to like go in with like a dot or two. So let me see, green would work. That looks maybe a little bit too weird, but let me just, all right, this might be not a great idea. Just filling in some gaps here. All right, that looks too weird. I can't do that. The dots are like really throwing me off, even though there are dots right here. Okay, and now I might have like, all right, it might just be a done deal at this point. Ugh! I can't get my life together, guys. All right, I'm just gonna add one right here. I'm just gonna have to leave it. I feel like now they're on the page and it's done. Right. Let me add one right here. If I'm gonna go for it, might as well just continue, right? Okay, I'm gonna take a step back. Overall, I feel like it looks pretty good. All right, I'm just gonna keep adding. I feel like I'm gonna keep adding. Overall, I think it looks pretty decent. The dots are kind of weird. I feel like if I had like super tiny florals in like these designs, that would be perfect to kind of fill in these clusters. But also, you know, it's okay. All right, I like it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. And until the next video, bye guys.